Assalamu alaikum. I've recently been reflecting on specific moments from the seerah or the life of the beloved Prophet, peace be upon him. And I always find Ramadan to be the best time to reflect on these moments. I was thinking about the losses endured by the Prophet, peace be upon him, during his entire life. He was orphaned at a young age. His greatest supporters in his uncle and his first wife Khadija passed away in the same year. He lost many companions in battles and war. He buried 5 of his 6 children with his own hands, only one of his daughters, Fatima, living longer than he did by 6 months. And when one of the Prophet's 2 sons passed away in his own arms as a child, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was heartbroken as tears rolled down from his eyes. But subhanAllah, through these lived examples, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was teaching us that from the perspective of a believer, the painful separation from our loved ones is ultimately a temporary separation. The Prophet would visit the graveyard often and he would say aloud, "Peace be upon you, O inhabitants of the graves, believers and Muslims. Verily, we will, insha'Allah, join you in the near future. I ask Allah for well-being for us and for you." The Prophet, peace be upon him, assured his companions about the hereafter, saying, "You will be with those whom you love." You see, these moments cause deep reflection on the life that we live and how to make it all meaningful. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that when we go into the grave, everything we worked so hard for, our wealth, our children, and so on, they all leave us behind. We only take our good deeds with us. But there are 3 things that actually continue to bless the soul even after our death. These 3 things are beneficial knowledge that we leave behind for others to benefit from after we leave this world, sustainable charity that continues to help people well after our lifetime, and children, whether our own or others, who supplicate for us after our death. These are some valuable prescriptions for living a meaningful life. These are the legacies we should seek to leave behind. This Ramadan, we need to reflect on the things we are doing to ensure that these things are working in our favor after we have transitioned into the next life. A few things I take from this reflection is that first, we need to seek knowledge in order for us to impart it or to pass it on to others. If you haven't yet begun to embark on a knowledge-seeking journey, start today, for these are the most blessed days to begin any journey. Second, in order for someone to benefit from your charity after your death, you need to be generous during your life. What a better time to train yourself to be giving and generous than in these blessed days. Finally, if you want your children to supplicate for you or remember you in their dua, what are you doing to nurture that habit in them? When was the last time you made dua, even collectively as a family, for your parents, your grandparents, or even an elder that you may have benefited from? You need to train your children to do this so that they do not forget you once you've left this dunya. In these final nights of Ramadan, it is especially important to make dua for those who are yet to leave us or those who have already left us, those we know and those we don't know. And it is a blessed time to honor their memory by committing to an act of charity in their names. May all those who have left us rejoice in the returning to Allah. And may all those who are experiencing the painful loss of a loved one find strength and patience through dua.
من العصيان واعتقني من النيران يسر لي حفظ القرآن واحفظني من زلة لساني أعظني من العصيان واعتقني من النيران